बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। क़ाल रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़्दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Zidane Hamid. I'm 8 years old, and today is 12th of Ramadan, and hope your Ramadan is going healthy, wealthy, and wise. And today we're going to see and do a short tafsir on Sura Nuh. It is 28 verses, just like Surah Al-Jinn is 28 verses. So we are going to divide it into two parts, just like we did with Surah Al-Jinn. And Surah Al-Jinn starts like, قُلْ أُوحِيَ إِلَيْكَ أَنَّهُ اسْتَمَعَ نَفَرٌ مِّنَ الْجِنِّ فَقَالُوا إِنَّا سَمِعْنَا قُرْآنًا عَجَبًا. That surah is about the jinn. It also tells, that there were some people who took shelter with jinns, and the jinns made the people increase. فَزَادُوهُمْ رَهَقًا. Well, Sura Nuh is about Nuh alayhi salam. It's his story, how he convinced 80 women and 80 men in just 950 years. In 950 years, just 80 men and women. Inna arsalna Nuhan ila qawmihi an anzir qawmaka min qabli an ya'tiyahum adhabun alim. Indeed, we have sent Nuh to warn your qawm, just like your nation, just like we warned the people before them from the adhabun alim. What is that adhabun alim? Remember Surah Muzammil? Adhabun alim. What is that adhabun alim? Remember Surah Naba, which is in Juz Amma, at the start of Juz Amma. It tells about Day of Judgment, what will happen. Its end verses. Remember, it will come. Surah Al-Mulk will come. So that Nuh alayhi salam warned his people about the painful torment. And other prophets have also warned their people about the painful torment. Well, some listen like Yunus alayhi salam, his people, they listened at the very last point when the punishment was about to come. So these people, they didn't believe. They were firm. They were firm on worshipping idols. Pictures. But they made clay models out of, the people who were those people who are the very respected people in the community. They made idols of them, or clay models of them, statues, which I like to call Swar Sahili, the pictures of the righteous people. So that clay models, they used to worship them. Those people were actually the people who were well respected, which they took as their gods. They took people as their gods. They used to worship idols. This was the start, the dawn of idol worshipping. Just like after Idris alayhi salam's death, then what happened was idols after idols after idols. Then nobody listened. They were just idols after idols after idols. So that's what the verse is referring to. This is the story of Nuh alayhi salam, just like it said in Surah Yusuf, that we are going to relate to you one of the best. نَحْنُ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ أَحْسَنُ الْقَصَصِ بِمَا أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ وَإِن كُنْتَ مِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. We are going to narrate one of the best stories of the Quran on you. So just like Surah Yusuf, they were telling the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. They're telling the story of Surah in Surah Nuh of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. Then after that said, Qala ya qawmi inni lakum nadhirun mubin. He said, indeed, my people, I am a plain warner. Then he was preaching the people. Dawah. It's an important task. Every prophet he convinced after so many years, and then, just like it said in the end, don't leave any of these people. Don't leave any of these people alone. Perish them all. After so much hard work, when they didn't listen to some prophet at the end, then he would say, perish them. Let them perish. But Yunus alayhi salam, what happened was he just the first time they rejected, he just ran away. He just ran away. That's why Allah SWT made a fish swallow him. Because of that. It just said in Surah Al-Qalam, the last verse of Surah Al-Qalam. It's about that. Ana'budullaha wattaquhu wa'ati'un. Ana'budullaha wattaquhu wa'ati'un. Obey Allah and do taqwa and obey him. يغفر لكم من ذنوبكم ويؤخركم إلى أجل مسمى إن أجل الله إذا جاء لا يؤخر لو كنتم تعلمون. Indeed, the reward of Allah, it first said that He will forgive your sins. إلى أجل مسمى. إلى أجل مسمى, not forever. إلى أجل مسمى, for an extended period. He will forgive some of your sin for a period. You know why it is said some of the sins? Because Haququllah can be forgiven. But if somebody has violated somebody else's right, the Haququl Ibad, it will not be forgiven. So this is about Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam's story, just like it does in Surah Yusuf. He preached the people and then they didn't listen to him. Like after that it said, we are going to discuss جَعَلُوا أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ. So after that it said, قَالَ رَبِّي إِنِّي دَعَوْتُ قَوْمِي لَيْلًا وَنَهَارًا. After this it is said that he says to his Lord that indeed I have preached my people day and night. فَلَمْ يَزِدْهُمْ دُعَائِي إِلَّا فِرَارًا. And yet my preaching caused nothing but for them to flee. وَإِنِّي كُلَّمَا دَعَوْتُهُمْ لِتَغْفِرَ لَهُمْ جَعَلُوا أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ. Whenever I called them to forgive you, to seek your pardon, they put their fingers in their ears. جَعَلُوا أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ وَاسْتَغْشَوْا ثِيَابَهُمْ. And they covered themselves with their cloaks. وَأَصَرُّوا وَاسْتَكْبَرُوا اسْتِكْبَارًا. Then they didn't believe me, they rejected me. ثُمَّ إِنِّي دَعَوْتُهُمْ جِهَارًا. Then sometimes I called them loudly. ثُمَّ إِنِّي أَعْلَنْتُ لَهُمْ وَأَسْرَرْتُ لَهُمْ إِسْرَارًا. Sometimes I called to them openly in the public, and sometimes I said to them privately. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا. That you exalt your Lord. Indeed, He is the most forgiving. So these are our 10 verses for today, and tomorrow we are going to do the remaining 18 verses of Surah Nuh. So until then, may Allah SWT make us the people who have faith in Allah SWT, who do righteous deeds, who are on the way of truth and patience, and who call people on the way of truth and patience. And until then, Jazakallahu khairan wa ahsanallahu alaykum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.